the question, do you need courage to make the right choice? First of all, what is the right choice? The right choice is the ability to live with consciousness. The right choice is the ability to choose the purpose. The right choice is the ability to be enlightened. The right choice is to be happy. The right choice is not to be unhappy. The right choice, I can give you 100 things that we have to choose. But do you need courage to make the right choice? That is the first question. So, who would like to start? Do you have courage? Do you need courage? Do you all feel a lack of courage? What is courage? You know what is the meaning of courage? Where does courage come from? Have you heard that? Okay, so Krishna, we have Krishna to start. Do you need courage to make the right choice, the right decision, the right choice? Krishna.
Yes, sir, Shivoham.
Sure.
So I'm not able to see you.
Fine.
I don't
Can
know.
you, Raji, can you see me, Raji? See, how come Raji can see me, but you can't see me?
I'm seeing only Anshu. Okay. Anyway, so he's also said, right?
You're
So my
setting,
answer is,
yeah,
my
yeah.
answer is, do you need courage to make the right choice? My answer is a no. Because in spirituality, you have taught us to overcome fear with faith. And by the grace of God and the guidance of the Guru, we get clarity, a right understanding, a right direction, or put together, we call it realization. So I think we develop a power or a strength to make the right choice. Whereas courage, I believe it is something to do with mind and ego because it's something to do, something to confront. So I think we don't require courage, we require faith.
Don't require courage, you require faith.
Right.
What is the difference between faith and courage?
Faith is, we are believing, we are trusting the Almighty, we are trusting God, and the guidance of the Guru gives us that power of realization, the strength of realization to make the right choice. That is, we get clarity, we get a right understanding, is the power we get. It is not courage, it is a power, a strength, an inner strength we develop.
It's a very important question. See,
Courage
because in a
comes
day,
from mind, sir. Courage, I feel, it comes from mind. Your courage to confront, courage to, there is two, courage to face something. I don't know whether
you know what courage, what it means?
courage means, yeah, to face something which comes from outside, external.
The root word of the word courage means heart. The courage, the word courage.
Okay,
Courage means heart. So actually, there's no heart. The heart is basically feelings. Feelings come from the mind. So
yeah,
you caught the question by the hang right, by the collar. You caught the question by the collar. So while you have given a very good answer to the subject, I don't know how others have understood the answer. But my friends, let me tell you one thing. Many of us are caught without being able to make the right decision. I took this call because Bliko requested for this. I hope he comes on the call because he wanted the courage, right? He requested on courage. The point is that what stops us from having courage? What is the need of this courage? So when you say you have to have faith, why should you have faith? I'm questioning even that. You have faith only to the point, Krishna, that it leads you to that point of
realize.
anubhuti, that realization. And
Yeah,
after that, you need faith.
no,
You don't need faith
to myself.
because no, you. When you have the anubhuti, when you have the realization, then what is the need of faith? We need courage. We need courage to reach that state of positivity. That's see, but this subject is a very interesting subject in the overall sense. Many of you in the call, you are depending on courage. Why you are depending on courage? Because you need that ability to jump. Many of you have a problem. You have doubt. What will happen to my family? What will happen to my relationship? What will happen to my future? What will happen to my existence? What will happen to my money? What will happen to my, who will make me give? The one who realizes the truth is he worried about what food he will eat tomorrow. The one who realizes the truth, he's bothered. क्या आप भाड़ में जाओ कुछ भी जाओ वो he has surrendered surrender not he does not surrender, he has surrendered completely. So very interesting. This call is going to be, as I told you, every call reaches a different level. Let us see. We have got Vanita, Shire, Samatma. Let's see where it goes. Okay, this is a very big subject. Courage, faith, and even a
Hmm.
little bit more. Vanita,
Hmm.
and then
Yes.
Shire, Samatma.
Yes, what I understood, of course, faith and joining this call for realization, that is afterwards only. The first thing when you said, do you need courage to make the right choice? Yes, because I had the courage to commit myself to this call. I had the courage. That's why I said, okay, I'll join this call. Of course, I am a very spiritual person. When Krishna said initially to join this call, I had some apprehensions whether I can do it. I can come to this call regularly or not, because I wanted, if I join, I have to be committed for this. So I said I cannot make it. Then she said, no, you join, at least listen to this call for 2 3 days. Then afterwards you can think, if you want to leave, you can leave. But once I made that decision to join the call, uh, I got committed to this. Now I do. That is what that is. I call myself as courage. That I took that decision to join the call.
So think a little bit more. How long back
Okay.
you do? How long back you joined this call?
Um, 6 7 months.
6 7 months. Think about it. Did you actually have courage?
Hmm.
Was it courage or was it something else?
No, I was very. I am a spiritual person. That much. That is why I came to this call.
But
Only
sometimes,
my commitment from 8 to 9 was whether it is possible or not. That is what I was thinking about.
see, that takes us
But
to the
once.
next question. That takes us to the next question. How many
Hmm,
people have the courage to be on this call every day? Imagine for me, I have to commit to be on this call every day. Na? Now, tomorrow there is
yes.
no call because tomorrow I'm on a plane. The only day when do I cancel my call? The only day I cancel my call is when I'm in a plane.
Yes.
And that also plane, if it is half an hour, 1 hour before the call. Nowadays, I have the call at 7, I have the call at 8:30, but I'm in the call from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So that
Yes.
tomorrow so now, but some people ask me, how can you commit every day?
Hmm,
How can you commit every day of your life? You have a call. How can you commit? Is it courage?
yes.
I don't
That
know.
is
I'm
why,
not.
that is what I'm saying. Even when there is no call, myself and Raji, sometimes Krishna, we meet from 8 to 9. 8
No,
to
that's
9.
very good.
We
So
don't
that
miss
is,
the call. We don't
yeah,
miss the
very good.
call.
Very good. So that's a great amount of commitment you have for
Yes.
your journey, your
Yes.
spiritual journey. But
Yes.
today, Bliko, will you come forward and talk about a little bit about the courage you are speaking? Let's Bliko. Are you free to talk, Bliko? Let's unmute Bliko, and then we will continue with Shire and Samatma and Rekha. But let's Bliko.
Yeah, Shiva home
Yes, Bliko, sure.
because I have some guests.
But can you quickly talk or?
Yeah, no. I can talk now. I'm in separate room.
Ah,
So uh, the commitment requires courage. What I understand is when you have to do something like not about this call. Let's about when a student is there, he want to pass the exam and get the certificate of whatever degrees. So that is his goal. For that goal, he need commitment. He has to watch his time, spend more time in reading and studying, right? And then the courage comes when there is some distraction. Like one friend comes and said, "Oh, let's go to movie. I have this ticket. You come with me." At that time, that courage will come. What is my goal? My goal to get that certificate. I have to study. I cannot spend 3 hours there, going, coming, 2 hours here and there, and eating outside. I cannot waste whole 8 hours for that. So he will say his friend, "No, I cannot come. I have my priority. I have my exam coming. you can enjoy. So that courage, because that courage will also have to pay the price, because that friend will not like, because other friends are ready and this guy is saying no. Those are also having examination. They will argue why you want that, but that courage has to be come from within, right? If there is no courage, then your goal will
So
stay hanging.
tell me, yesterday when you talked of the word courage, what was the thought you had yesterday when you talked of the word courage?
I was wasting my time, and unknowingly I was dragging that things which I should stop. And it came in my mind several times that I have to stop this wasting of time in stock study and investment and all these things. It's enough. I should make a full stop, and I should concentrate on my goal, which is getting enlightenment, getting
So look
knowledge,
at,
getting.
thank you. Blico, see, this is what Blico spoke thought yesterday. Blico brought up the subject of courage from where the topic came today. He said, I've been doing stocks and I'm doing stocks, and every day I'm doing stocks and investing my time and energy in buying stocks and selling stocks. And it needs courage for me to say, stop it.
Yes.
It needs courage to say, stop this damn it stock business. It's not what I want. I want spiritual awakening.
Something
I
else.
want enlightenment. This is so. Does Blico said, how can we develop that courage? I am going to do it, but is there some way? Is there some magic? So Blico, I hope you will be on the call before till the end of this call, because today we are going to get into this root of courage and where it comes from. And actually, you don't need courage, because courage and faith are weak participants in the game of life. Because the moment there's courage and faith required, the mind is playing a game with us. And the mind is very powerful. The mind will give faith and then doubt. It will let courage come, and the next moment, Blico, be careful, Blico. One moment you will have courage, the next moment you will have fear.
Yeah. Fear
The
of
opposite of
losing, right?
not of fear, no fear, so many fears. Array, what will happen? Then I'll have nothing to do. Your mind will
Nothing to
tell you
do.
you will
Correct.
become lonely. Then you'll have no
Correct.
job. Then are you going to become
Mm.
like this man? Air, air to छोड़ो, air अलग है. आप क्या
क्या
करेगा?
करोगे?
Ah,
You're right. You're right. Definitely.
the mind will start poisoning you. To make a commitment, do we need courage or do we need something else? So, Bliko, your answer will come to you today. Shayad. Shayad Rekha Parwani. I hope Rekha you're well. Shayad.
हाँ sir.
Bolo sir.
Before you told, I was thinking that ABC that we use, ABC, the C should be courage actually. Courage to take choices and face the consequences. But now, after your last statement, I'm rethinking because usually the ABC when we use, I use only for behavioral changes.
You know, you made the your what answer you've given is the biggest problem. You know, Shayad, think about it.
Hmm.
I just now said there's no Shayad.
Ah.
Courage is of the heart. Heart has no emotion, it's of the mind. Mind is nothing but thought. If we are going to be wavering in thought, you know, that's why in this world, Shayad, there are people who are positive, who are negative. People have love, people have hate. Why there is no eternal love? Why in this world there is no divine eternal love? Because it is to do with heart, and heart means mind. It is not to do with the soul. The real, the real love of the soul is eternal. It is called ishq hakiki. The love of the heart is called ishq majazi. The love of the heart is to do with the body mind. The love of the soul is to do with the divine. Therefore, today we are going one step beyond. It's this courage. I want to have faith. Where will all this courage and faith, where are they actually rooted? Do you know where are they actually rooted? Rekha Parwani. Get to realization. Today is another great realization. Thanks to Bliko. Where you are wanting courage, you don't need courage. Courage is inside you. Faith is inside you. Who's playing games? Who's playing games for you to want courage? Who's playing games for you to want faith? Get to the root of it. Rekha Parwani. Yes, Rekha, are you okay to talk? Yes.
Yes, sir. Shivoham,
Sure, bolo.
you're right, because I was going to say courage to detach from our relationships, like detach attachment. But you're right, we don't need courage, we need commitment. Like we have
No.
to
Commitment comes from where?
mind again.
No. Mind will not let you get committed.
Okay. So then, but courage though definitely is mind, as you said, because what courage we can, what is there in taking courage and for your relationships, like to detach yourself from these attachments?
The moment you're in this game of attachment,
Hmm.
you will suffer. You will suffer.
Yes.
Where should you reach?
Yes.
Are you going to be attached and detached and attached and detached and attached and detached? Are you going to be like that?
No, we need
That's
to
why
move.
how can you reach that state of detached attachment? How?
Hmm.
What is the secret?
Hmm.
Komal, let's see. Because today is a very different subject today. But I'm happy that everybody is now into it. Have clarity. Have clarity. What is the subject we are discussing? Komal.
Shivoham, namaste everybody. What came to my mind was instead of courage, we need connection with the SIP and listening to that, what once we said, voice of God. Your inner voice and that connection with the SIP will give you the right choice, not the courage. Courage may be required when you are not understood the topic.
Good.
If you have
Very
really
good.
understood, then you need that connection and the answer will come from there.
Very good answer. Very good answer. Up to now, this is the best answer we have got up to now. But this answer has gone beyond the answer. This answer has jumped beyond the answer. So, Komal, you have given the answer, which is not the answer, but the super answer. Let us see let us get the answer, and then your super answer will become in place. Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Pranam. Bataiye.
Guruji, I think the question of courage arises when we have to leave a bad habit. We have to say no firmly. For example, people are in habit of playing cards or drinking or some bad habits. There you have to be firm. There courage is required. Okay, no, say no to that firmly.
But do you need courage to make the right choice? That's the question.
Right choices, we have to leave it. But nobody is able to leave it because
Why?
they are not firm and they have
Why?
not courage to take the right decision.
Why we are not firm? Why? What's the problem?
Otherwise, they would have left it.
There is a problem in the whole world, na? पूरी दुनिया struggle कर रही है. We are attached. Suppose you are. I saw somebody who's attached to smoking. They can't give up smoking. I am requesting them so much. It's bad. Every cigarette is bad for you. Every cigarette is killing your life. It's reducing your life. Don't smoke. They can't give it up. They say, yes, I know it.
They
But
are
do you
not
need
firm. They are not
Ruma,
firm. That's why they
Ruma
cannot.
they know it, but do they need courage?
That is required now for living bad habit, I am saying.
No, Rajendra. No, Rajendra. You please think and tell me what is required. Come back and tell me. Rajendra.
So, sir,
Sure.
the concept of getting enlightenment, conceptually, has become so clear to me now that it has become my sole aim of my life, leftover life, to
Good.
be with it. That means to be with the call. And I feel the call is itna gyan shah, wo to pata nahi mujhe kahan hai, kitna padun kya, but I feel the call is the fundamental unit jo mujhe jahan se main where I have started. So I never want to miss my call. So this call is all, अभी कभी होता है 5 मिनट लेट कुछ हो जाता है, वो कभी हो जाता है गलती से, बट आज देखिए हम वी आर गोइंग, आज हम रात को जा रहे हैं यूएस सभी, तो everybody is packing and everybody is telling me to go to call. That means they know that this man will be happy, that we are making him happy that हम आपका काम करें, will pack your baggage. So this call has become my priority. I don't know भगवान मेरे किस्मत में क्या है या मेरे भगवान को क्या करना है, but it has become my the concept of enlightenment is so clear to me. अभी तक मुझे किसी चीज की क्लियरिफिकेशन नहीं थी बचपन से आज तक जैसे इसकी हो गई है. So I am clear. अब commitment बोलिए या कुछ बोलिए, I don't know what word I can give it to, but it has given me that वो चाहत जैसे बोलते हैं ना, एक चाहत जैसी अंदर से चाहत है, मैं being की चाहत है that I should get liberated. Why should I get liberated? मैं अपने गुरु की तरह आपकी तरह क्यों नहीं बनूं, जैसे आप why should be able to leave this thing, that thing. इसलिए और काल is I think मुझे लगता है काल मेरे लिए फंडामेंटल जहां से मैं where I will take
So
up.
your feelings are matching this Friday's topic of Mumukshutva. This Friday, our topic is Mumukshutva. I hope you will reach USA and you will be on the call on Friday.
This call gives me, yeah, I will day after tomorrow. This call gives me ये take off लगता है मुझे, यहाँ से मैं take off कर सकता हूँ.
Thank you. Good, Rajendra. Chidanand. Rajendra has got a different perspective of how his mumukshu is required. Chidanand, are you on the subject, on this subject or some other subject or courage?
No, on the same subject. Shivam Guruji.
Sure.
To make a right choice, it is already mentioned in Sadhan Chatushtay. Courage is not required. Forbearance, titiksha, and viveka. Once we have those things, then we make and mumukshatva of course is there. So the Sadhan Chatushtay has all the elements which are required to make a right choice and be on the path. So to summarize it, we require forbearance, titiksha, and vivek.
Okay, good.
Make a right choice.
Good. Since you have given two answers, I'm not commenting on it because the one answer is very direct and one answer is indirect. So we will, before the end of the call, hope we will discuss both your answers. Thank you, Samatma, because your answers are in Sanskrit. Very few people will understand unless we explain everything. Samatma. Yes,
Shivoham.
Yes, Samatma.
Now that I have made this my priority, I get the inner strength to overcome any barriers that come in my way. So that inner strength is the one which I can overcome anything and be on the right path. Because the minute I go away from it, there is some sort of an inner voice which talks to me, which makes me realize that I'm going away from the path. So this I have learned after coming on this call. And even now really I'm traveling. But everyone knows this 45 minutes, I will only be physically with them. Mentally, I'm not with them. I'm in the call.
So do you need courage to do this, Samatma?
It's an inner strength which I have developed over this, by attending this call, I think.
It is beyond courage. It is not just courage.
Yes. It's not only courage.
It is an inner strength you are telling. So yes. Very good. So Samatma, Chidanand gave one very good answer which we have to contemplate. And Samatma is giving a very different answer. Samatma is saying, I don't need courage. I need inner strength. Inner strength is not courage. Courage is to do with the heart and the mind.
Yeah.
But inner strength is something different. Okay, good. Thank you, Samatma. Sukeshini.
Thank you.
Sukeshini. So it's a lot of commitment for people. Somebody going to America, still packing the bag, but they're on the call. Somebody on a train, but committed to the call. It needs a lot of commitment to be on this call. It's not easy. It takes, but why are people on this call? And why are some people not on this call? Why are some people not blessed to be on this call? They're not everybody is blessed to be on this call. So that is the challenge, right? So this is, hopefully we are getting there. Okay. Sukeshini, Premchandji.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes.
Courage, I feel, comes from the mind. if we are in consciousness and we have that love for this subject, so automatically we get drawn upon, the courage is not required, I think. It
Why
just comes
courage not?
from the heart.
Why courage is not required?
Because you are seeking for that and it automatically comes. Means you don't have to remind, or every time I'm seeing like 7:30, oh, I have to reach home, or 8 o'clock, the call
Where
is
does it come from?
from my heart, from my consciousness, I can
From
say.
your consciousness. Beautiful. So another very, very beautiful answer. Somebody who's, I don't think anybody gave the answer so clearly. Sukeshni says, I don't need courage. I don't need courage which is rooted in the heart or the mind. I need consciousness. As for Bliko, to make that decision, if one is in consciousness, then one does not need courage. But why does one not need courage? I will tell you in 2 minutes. Because it's a connection between Komal. So Komal gave a very super answer, I told. And then Chidanand gave an answer. And now Sukeshni is giving an answer. I don't know if somebody else also gave the answer in between. But I remember these 3 answers of Komal and Chidanand and Sukeshni. I hope you all not forget, so that I will forget. Obviously, I will not remember. But how will we link these answers together? Thank you, Sukeshni. Premchandji, we are talking about courage, faith, hope, emotions of the mind and the heart. Are they needed to make the right choice? Premchandji.
Shubham Gurudev.
Shubham.
If we need courage, it means we will use mind plus ego.
Correct.
So there is no question arises for me to show any courage. Only I live with the sip and Satyat. So, otherwise, as and when I use courage, it means I will use mind plus ego. Otherwise, courage, otherwise,
Beautiful answer. Very beautiful answer. Premchandji's got very deep. Very deep. What Premchandji is saying, I don't know whether you understand. He's asking, Bliko is asking the question, who needs courage? Premchandji is saying, who needs courage? Courage is needed only by mind and ego. And the moment I become mind and ego, then how can the courage help me? Because the mind and ego will make me sink. The moment we depend on mind and ego, and so say Premchandji brought a beautiful answer. Premchandji said, I only depend on Sat Chit. Beautiful answer. Very beautiful answer. Thank you, Premchandji. So you have given the answer. Let us put it all together before the end of the call. Atmatrai. Thank you, Premchandji. Atmatrai.
Sure, sir. For right choice, we need intellect. For intellect, we should live in consciousness.
Beautiful. Fifth beautiful answer. Continue. You want to continue, or have you said it?
Thank you, sir.
See what Atmatrai said, taking on from Premchandji. What Atmatrai said. I don't need courage. I need intellect. And to have intellect, I need consciousness. What Sukeshni said. And what Premchandji, I need Sat Chit. My dear friends, Bliko, you need courage, Bliko. You need courage when you are not in Sat Chit. You need courage when you do not have intellect in operation. When the intellect is in operation, Bliko, then where's the need of courage? Courage is like that when you are riding a cycle when you're a child and you need those 2 extra wheels on the side not to fall. When you need faith and hope and courage and enthusiasm, you need those, when we are children, when we are given cycle, our parents put those 2 extra wheels. So if you fall also, we will not fall. The bike will not make us fall. But when you are in a state of consciousness, you're in what Atmatrai said, very beautiful answer, what Atmatrai said. I don't go by courage, I go by my intellect. And the intellect has to be in what Sukeshni said, in consciousness. And that is why I told Chidanand, you gave 2 answers. Titiksha is okay. But what the most important answer, Chidanand, you gave is Vivek. Vivek is Buddhi. Vivek is what just now Atmatrai said. You told it earlier, but because you gave it two answers, so the word even titiksha comes from Vivek. Titiksha is a when the Vivek is working, then titiksha will come. Vivek, that's why one of the best books written in the history of our life is Adi Shankaracharya, Viveka Chudamani. Viveka Chudamani. But don't try to read. Sometimes some of you read it, then you will get lost in. I will tell you, or I will write one book on Viveka Chudamani. Well, one of these days, I will write a book on Viveka Chudamani, simplified. I am going to write a book now on the Upanishads, simplified. Viveka Chudamani, simplified. Moksha, simplified. Life, simplified. But if I start that book, means next 12 months, I'll be writing only that book. So I will hopefully start writing that series of books. Thank you, Atmatrai. Aham Sip. Beautiful. We have all got together and we have got to the secret of the answer. But all see, look at the awakening of the people on this call. When somebody comes with a question, see what Bliko said is a real problem. What Bliko said is it's not just some emotion. Bliko came with a real problem. A real problem. I really appreciate. I salute people who come with a real problem. You know, sometimes your family is pulling you. You have to have the courage to tell your family no. Sometimes your husband is pulling you. Your husband, many of you tell me my husband. Many of you tell me my wife. How can you have the courage? You don't need the courage. You need consciousness. If there is consciousness, there is no need of courage. Because in consciousness, the intellect shines, the Vivek shines, the Buddhi shines. In consciousness, you are in a state of Satya Chitta. In consciousness, that's why the Komal's last answer, when you are in that Satya Chitta, what I told Komal gave super answer, then your hand is in the hand of God. Sip. That is ultimate. That is why that's not the answer, but the super answer. But to get to that state of yogi, jo yog mein sada hi rahe, Prabhu ke yog. How do you reach that state of being a yogi? Does a yogi need courage? The yogi doesn't need courage. You tell the yogi will laugh. You speak to a yogi, he'll like, yeah, बाढ़ में जाओ. But जो इंसान है वो डरेगा. The man is living with fear. Therefore, what Bliko said, the man needs courage. We are so much in need of courage. Oh, we need courage. What courage you want? Just know who said that. I don't want to be mind and Prem Shenji. I don't want to be mind and ego. Mind and ego needs courage. Prem Shenji ji, I am in Sat Chit. Mind and ego mein thodi hu. So this call has taken us to a different level. I hope you are all evolving. In today's call is a very beautiful call. Very beautiful call. It has gone beyond just the word courage. It has taken us somewhere else. I am Sip, Chidanand and Krishan. I am Sip, Chidanand, Krishan.
Shivoham Guruji and all others Sip on the call. Guruji, I've understood that you are saying that courage is not required, but I'll share my situation. I live in Delhi, and before joining your call, I had made a commitment to my son that I will come and stay with him for a few months because he has two small kids and they were shifting from Chandigarh to here. And my wife, my daughter-in-law, she was going through anxiety bouts, how she will take care of two kids and her job also and all that thing. So now when I came here, I attended your calls. So I think I'm much better at Delhi because there I don't have any responsibilities. I can spend more time in consciousness, more time connecting to SIP. Here I'm caught up in duties because they are on their calls, their office calls, and I have to take care of it. And many a times I've thought, but I never had the courage to tell them that I want to go back to Delhi. So I'm just waiting that till February I had made the commitment. Let this commitment be over and then I'll go to Delhi. So what would you say here?
Yeah, so I understand what your feeling is. We are all caught. We are all caught. And what we need is one word: mukti.
Yes.
Today only in Kora, when the lady asked the question, I want to get married. You are not, you don't, you do suggest I should get married. I'm not sure exact what words are there. But the point is, I hope I can quickly give you the exact words. The point is that the moment we have built a contract with somebody, or you're into a contract,
Yeah.
then that contract, you have made the contract. I'm sorry, but you made that contract, right? That's why you are feeling bad.
Yes.
But if you had not made the contract, if you had not made the contract, then you would not feel bad. My point to you is, be careful when you make a contract, when you make a commitment to anybody from now onwards. The mistake with you is you made the commitment.
Yeah,
and you're
because
feeling
in
bad.
ignorance, because I hadn't attended your calls
So
at that time.
in samsara,
Yes.
if you had the chance to go back and change your decision, you would love to. Now you're feeling guilty. Now see, you're getting a next emotion. You have another emotion called guilt. Correct? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes.
If you don't attend this call, you feel guilty for not attending the call. If you don't take care of the duty, you feel guilty.
Yes.
So this call teaches us. What is the question I had today? What are the demands? What are my question on today, Cora? What are the demerits of getting married? Should I stay single and enjoy my freedom, or get married and get into the responsibilities? This could be another question of 30 minutes. See, when you have a choice of getting married, so many people tell me, can I get married? I said, if you are not spiritual, then getting married is normal. Of course, you should get married. Now, if you are not spiritual, then no, I want to be spiritual. I said, then if you want to be spiritual, then why are you getting into a contract? Marriage is a contract. First, you are in a contract with your spouse. Then you're in a contract with your children. The moment you get birth to one-year-old child, means that 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5, 10, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years, 16, 17, 18 years, you are in that bandhan.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's your karma. So I just got deviated because it was a similar issue when I answered the question today. So it is not courage. Right now, you need the consciousness to be on this call. And even though you're given a commitment and you want to be till February, you can be, but you don't need to. You need to have the consciousness not to miss this call.
Yes, that is.
And you need to have the consciousness to tell clearly to them, I've given a commitment to you till February, but it does not mean that I'm going to compromise. You don't need courage. You need consciousness to make this statement to them. You need to tell them not out of courage, because courage is to do with the mind and ego. You need to fold your hands and tell them, सुनो बेटा बेटी, मुझे अपने path पे कुछ रुकावट नहीं चाहिए. I don't want any. So I will continue to support you till February, and then I will go back, because for me that is the priority, and I have given this commitment, and I will be. But in these days also, I will not. I tell people, don't miss the Zoom call. It's about 40 minutes. You don't have to drag a beer after 8:40, 45 minutes. We don't like to drag this call sometime over 8:40, 8:45, because then sometimes it goes 8:50. At 8:50, I just shut the call. No, I like to actually end this call by 8:40, 8:45. I don't want to drag this call. So I'm saying this 8 to 8:45, 45 minutes is a commitment for yourself.
Yeah, this they have understood. No one disturbs me. No one expects anything from me during this hour.
So now you make, so see, when you make a commitment, when you get married, that's why there's something called divorce. Why do you have divorce? Divorce is the way to get out of a marriage, which is not working. Does it mean that if you get married to somebody, you will be suffering? I got married, then it doesn't mean that I have to suffer the rest of my life. I can step back out of it. So I'm just saying, it is not, don't try to get courage. Try to be in consciousness. In consciousness, your intellect is in command. When your intellect is command, you say, no, I know what I want. And when you know what you want, you're in Sat Chit. And when you're in Sat Chit, there is Ananda. There is no need to have courage. There is no need to have faith, because that is all automatically there in consciousness. When you are not in consciousness, my dear Bliko, then you need courage and you need faith when you are not in consciousness. Because at that time, you may be having courage or fear. You may be having faith or doubt. Thank you. We have got Chidanand, Kailash, and Radhika. Hope we will end with Chidanand, Kailash, and Radhika. 3 more questions. Sir, Chidanand, Krishan. Chidanand, Krishan, Radhika.
You are absolutely right, because when you are in mind state, you require this, to chop it, crop it. You require this balancing, courage, Shraddha, Suburi, Titiksha, because otherwise the mind cannot be chopped or cropped.
Exactly.
But to make a right choice, you require only Viveka and Satchit.
That's why Adi Shankara, 1200 years back, he said, Viveka Chudamani.
That is the ultimate.
Chudamani means the Kohinoor. Vivek is the Kohinoor of everything. So we need, my dear friends, we are all on this call together. And on this call, what we see, that's why there needs to be some of somebody missed this call today. If you missed this call today, how can I bring back this link of Vivek and make you understand?
I joined late, 10 minutes late, because I was traveling. I was with the doctor.
No problem. If you join 10 minutes late, you'll still get the essence of the call, because the call doesn't get diluted. So even if you come with the first 15, 20 minutes, you'll get the essence. If you come last 10, 15 minutes also, you will get the essence. But when you miss a call, then you'll miss that missing link. One link gets missed. Thank you, Chidanand, Dr. Krishan, and Radhika.
Shivam Guruji, according to me, this is like as a motivation. If we want to run, we do not we required motivation for a purpose only. But if I have a deep yearning of God, I can feel the God in my birth. I do not need any mandir or anything else to find the God, because I know that God is inside me. So that similar things are that. That's I do not need any craze or any motivation to meet the God or to find the God.
Because when you are in consciousness, then why do we need all? You have gone beyond it now. You need courage and you need all these things when you are in the preliminary states. But you are still in the state of mind and ego. When you're in the state of mind and ego, then courage will come and courage will go, and faith will come and faith will go. There will be sometimes doubt and faith and hope and hopelessness, and there will be positivity and negativity. But our goal to all of you is to climb, evolve, be in that state of consciousness. I don't know which is my favorite song of Satchidananda. Rumata ji sometimes sing this song. It's a song on Sat ke chit mein jo rehta, Ananda mein rehta, Satchidananda हाल है वो, सच के एहसास से होता Ananda. You reach that state of Ananda. Arey, courage kya? courage is needed when you have not yet reached that point. And my goal is to push you all up, push you up into the state of consciousness. Therefore, this call every day I try. Radhika, we'll close with Radhika. Yes, Radhika.
Okay. So I think just want to have a slightly different articulation of what you've said. So I think first it starts with intent, and then it becomes a priority, the right choice that is. And then it becomes, I think, deep love and longing. Once you have that deep love and longing, then I think all of the other things, right, like courage, commitment, or every other action, it will happen. And the reason it happens is once you have the deep love and longing, it in a way becomes your karma, and those karma then become actions, and those actions will then push you to do it in that direction. So I think that is a flow that I wanted to.
What you're saying is correct, but it is correct in the state where you are still on your talash, when you're still going in that state of evolving. So Radhika, once you reach a state, you have this deep yearning and longing or mumukshutva. When you have that, what you spoke about, the deep intent, first the intent and then the deep love and longing, that's correct, absolutely correct. But that will take you, Radhika, to a state of consciousness. In a state of consciousness, the mind is blocked, it's locked. The intellect takes command. When the intellect takes command, you, the buddhi, the vivek, you become a master, you become a sthit pragya. You are able to discriminate with your vivek or buddhi, and therefore there is no need of any of these positive emotions, because these positive emotions are the level which are below consciousness. So what you say is correct, but the goal for all of us is to move up to that level of consciousness. Thank you, Radhika. Bliko, since you are the master of this call, I'm giving you the final word, Bliko. Bliko, please, before we close.
So
yes,
I understand. I understand. Hello. I understand the concept of consciousness, but the courage and faith and all these things are the byproduct of that. I was going reverse way. Actually, it is flowing from top to down. Means if you are in consciousness, your intellect will sign. You can discriminate what is right, what is wrong. You will pick the right thing. You will make the wrong decision or wrong doing stop, and you move forward to the level of consciousness, right? So that consciousness gave me the courage to my intellect get activated, and it gave me the reason to take courage and take this decision to stop. So these are the byproduct. This is not required. Require is consciousness, which give you light on your intellect, and that will decide what is right, what is wrong.
So Bliko, what you're saying is absolutely correct. But keep one thing in mind. When you're in consciousness and you're making the right decision, it's not called courage anymore.
Yeah, you're right. But that is from the bottom, it look like you are courageous, but from the top, you are in consciousness now.
For the world who does not know the meaning of consciousness, it looks like you are having courage to shut down what you're doing. When I shut down my business, it looked like I had the courage, and that time I didn't have consciousness. At that time only I had courage. I had no consciousness. That is what I was saying. Yeah. But when you evolve, then the consciousness gives you what appears to be courage. But it is not. It is no more courage.
It's a byproduct.
It is conscious. Just correcting you, Bliko, or clarifying. It is consciousness manifesting as courage.
Correct.
It appears to be courage, but in reality, what is it actually? What is it actually? It is consciousness. It is intellect. Chidanand, you want to say something? We're trying to close, Chidanand.
Yes, because once you are in consciousness, the fear goes away. So moment fear goes away, it's the other way of saying I got correct. Panchakleshas goes away. Panchakleshas are all fears. Moment consciousness sign, mind goes, all kleshas goes.
My dear friends, just to tell you, when you're in consciousness, you eliminate fear, worry, stress, anxiety, depression, pessimism, regret, shame, and guilt, anger, hate, revenge, and jealousy. They all disappear. With folded hands, I bow down. Tomorrow there is no call. I'm on a flight. I will see you on Monday at 8.